Well, I'm back in Kinston now. New Bern wasn't being very nice to me, so I'm in a hole now and I'm down about 4 feet and I haven't even found a single bottle, but I feel and see a Crown Top soda down there, so hopefully it'll be an old enough one to be worthwhile. Well, there it is. It's not that old. Double cola. Well, that last one was just too modern. Looks like late 40s and early 50s, so I moved over to this new one. I just took one big scoop of dirt out and I already found a bottle. Not exactly a good one, but it's one that looks very familiar, but the name is different than what I remember. But with a color like that, it's got to be from the late 30s, I would say. So there's this one more out on the second scoop. It's very glassy, but unfortunately it's just a bunch of window panes. And I'm pretty much already hitting the bottom, so struck out again. Of course, as soon as I put the camera away, that's when I start having good luck. I found a good painted soda that's pretty scarce so far. And I found this 1937 Aqua 12-ounce Pepsi piece anyway. Well, I'm down a few feet and I'm finding some stuff, but nothing great. This one's kind of unusual. I've never found one quite like that. That, I don't know, that might be railroad china. We got a slick corker and a screw top. And what would have been the best thing is this. Kinston Dairy with all its paint. With a giant hole in it. Well, I'm just about finished, but I do have 2 soda bottles showing. There's a painted label one. The double line. Meridian, Mississippi. Looks like a Coke bottle. It's only a D patent. It's from Goldsboro. Actually, these are kind of scarce. I haven't found very many Goldsboro D patents. I'm sure it's not worth much, but for some reason I usually find 1915s. Okay, I've moved on to another spot. I'm in a dump. I'm only down about a foot and I'm starting to hit stuff that is almost 100 years old. I got a bottle showing right here. There, I accidentally found this one. Not worth much. Well, it's a 16-ounce blown in a old drugstore bottle. If it had embossing, it'd be worth quite a lot, but it's a good sign anyway. So I found this little pond. I think these turn purple if exposed to sun or irradiation, and the fact that the top is still in good shape and on it is kind of rare. When I found that, it's pretty much worthless. Piece of a railroad lantern candy container, and I got some stuff showing down there. Another blown in the mold drugstore. Of course, no embossing. Got another bottle right next to it. It's just some kind of a pickle or condiment. At least it does say something on it. Green seal. Never seen one of those before. But there's a crack in it. Green seal table relish. Well, at least it's something different. Well, found another unembossed pharmacy. I just pried out halfway a bottle that looks like a beer. Doesn't appear to have any embossing though. Must be from the late teens. Well, I'm hitting the bottom now. It's not getting older, it's actually getting newer. There's a machine-made pharmacy and a machine-made ketchup. And there's a broken 24-ounce pharmacy, I think. And I just pulled out this insulator. It's got a slight bit of chipping, but displays pretty well. And I found this cobalt bottle. It's machine-made and unembossed. And one of these Sawyer's extracts. And that's a pretty nice, semi-fancy type of bottle. Blown in a mold. I think it's a bay rum. The Owl Junk Company made these. Oh, it's actually embossed and I didn't even notice it till now. Royce toilet water. That's one I've never seen before. Alright, I scratched across some kind of glass down there. Oh, it looks like a Pepsi straight side. That's a pretty nice one. I found several before in the past here, but they were severely melted or fractured. But this one actually might be perfect. Well, I just saw one of these sell on eBay for just over $100. I don't know why somebody paid that much, but still, it's definitely an $80 bottle. Looks to be perfect. Well, it's not really perfect. It has that one crack in it. It's hard to see when you look straight at it though. It looks kind of fresh, but I was pretty careful. So it might be worth only $55 now. Took another plain pharmacy and I just popped this one out. It's got the original stopper in it. I dug this one a while ago and it's a pharmacy with a whiskey stopper. Somebody actually put that in there. Alright, I got a big cobalt blue bottle showing. Hopefully it'll be embossed and not cracked. Well, it's some kind of a medicine or chemical bottle. Blown in a mold and looks to be in good condition. Well, here's some of the better pieces from the new Bern dig that was already dug out. That would have been a good one. I don't think I have this variation yet. And here's another one of these. Almost whole. And the Tyson whiskey. Then I was in James City and I found a privy finally, and it was full of extract bottles. This one is an interesting shade of green. I found two of these green ones and all the rest were clear, but of course the green ones are cracked, but I kept one anyway. Here's a bunch of the other ones. And I found a Boykin's worm killer. Unfortunately, it's not perfect, and I've never found a perfect one. They're always got something wrong with them.